Scholarship is derived from a passion for knowledge, knowledge to understand, to solve, to create. We gain knowledge through learning experiences, both in and out of the classroom. Scholars look for opportunities to learn. They understand that learning takes effort and that understanding and judgment are rooted in knowledge. Being an NHS member strengthens your commitment to expand your curiosity and to continue your journey towards becoming a lifelong learner. My grandmother has told me countless stories from her childhood and her early life as a brand new adult. One story that highlights her perseverance in scholarship was set when she was in elementary school. When she was born, she had only been taught how to speak French, but that would soon change after a hospital visit that would cost her dehydration at the expense of not speaking English. She struggled in school with a reading disability. The nuns who taught her would always say that she would go nowhere in her life due to this disability. As a girl raised in the 50s and 60s, the roles of women in the world were very limited. So when she had told her father that she wanted to go to college, he was livid. He was of the traditional mindset where he believed that the most education a woman should receive is ended at the high school level. Through all their arguments, she persisted on going to college to become a teacher, which was her dream. He finally gave in, and she would work her summer vacations, saving up everything to be able to attend college. In the end, she defied everyone's belief and succeeded in making her dream come true. I will now light the candle representing scholarship. I will now introduce Jadiel Rodriguez, who will speak on leadership.
Leadership is your ability to communicate in ways that influence and inspires others to act. It's not exclusive or inherited through election or designation. Leadership is a setting that the example in your words and deeds to motivate others to follow. It is engaging people while guiding their direction to a common goal. Effective leadership happens when you begin to know yourself as a leader and possess the essential skills necessary to lead. Oh my God. NHS members are leaders in and out of the classroom. Leadership is the ability an individual needs to lead a group to success, and that is what I believe my dad is. One way I would describe my father is someone who makes mistakes so that me and my brother do not do the same. My dad is someone who taught me how to do maintenance on cars, which grew into a passion of my own. Whether we have a project to fix cars, he would step by step show me how to fix a problem as if I already knew how to. He would just let me do it entirely on my own and supervise me as we move forward. Doing these activities with him ensured that I have these skills for my adult life to save money and not have mechanics possibly ruin the car. His mindset is always that he wants his children to make it farther than him in life than he did. He always has been a selfless person, putting my brother, my mother, and I before him. Although he had not a great upbringing, he still does his best. I will now light the candle representing leadership. I will now introduce Mia Ortiz, who will speak on character.
Character is the sum of your morals, values, and ethics that make you the individual you are. Your character is influenced by your experiences and help guide you through your life. Every day, your character is displayed by your actions and choices you make. It is seen in the respect you have for yourself and the respect you give to others give to you. Measures of character lie in qualities such as responsibility, trustworthiness, caring, and self-control. Being a member of NHS gives you the opportunity to role model quality character and be a positive influence on the character of others. My greatest character is how hopeful I am. If there's anything that stuck about me about my mother, my whole life knowing her, it's like even when things are going downhill, the least you can do is try to stay positive. She is the most optimistic person I've ever met, and it greatly influenced me. Everyone has bad days, which is normal, but looking at the glass half full greatly improves how you can be part of your community and be your best self. When I'm expressing positivity and hopefulness, I can see how it impacts those around me. For example, I know some people in my school that wake up dreading school day, and everyone feels that way sometimes. But I feel like my character influences them so they can be their best that day, and I know they would do the same for me. I don't think it's too common for people to realize how their personality and emotions impact those around them, but I see it quite often in my school. And I'm thankful that my mother has such optimistic personality that got passed on to me, because I feel like I'm doing my part to help those around me and spread a little positivity to everyone I meet. I will now light the candle representing character. I will now introduce Maya Rodriguez, who will speak on service.
Service can be defined as the act of voluntarily giving your time and using your skills and talents for the benefit of the community. Through our service efforts as individuals or as a group, we build empathy as we learn more about those in need or crisis. Service also fulfills one of our responsibilities as citizens. As a National Honor Society member, you will be presented with opportunities to deepen your understanding of servant leadership and to grow your passion for helping others. There is no one that I know that has committed their life more to service than my father. From a young age, he has been connected to the community around him, being known for his participation in sports teams and his commitments to taking opportunities in and out of school. As he grew up, my father continued serving his community. He did this by joining the Army from when he graduated high school until after I was born. Even after his time in the Army, he continued to help those around him. He did this by becoming a Holyoke firefighter. He designated his days and nights to saving people in his community, and furthering this by later qualifying to become an EMT. My father has taught me through his actions and choices that even if I don't want to dedicate my career to serving my community, I can contribute to my community, and I have already started this while in high school. I will now light the candle representing service.
Every year, I read the essays that are submitted as part of the application process. I always like to read a few excerpts because I think it starts to speak to who we have sitting before us this evening. These are some of the excerpts. I, as an individual, see the value in helping others and improving the community as a result of my mom, helping me to understand the difference that this can make. I see my mom as a person that I strive to be like in the future, and I hope to make her proud of who I'm growing up to be. This is another person. My mom's leadership skills have taught me to always help others and push myself for success consistently. Her passion has taught me to push through adversity, and most importantly, she has taught me to be a loving person. Without her, I would not be where I am today. Another person. I'm dedicating this essay to the wonderful, brave woman that is my mother. Just in case you haven't noticed the trend, there's a lot of shout-outs for the mother in our crowd today. Without her words of encouragement, progress checkups, pushing me into taking risks, I wouldn't have been given the privilege to write this essay. She has shown throughout her life perseverance, intelligence, courage, and the ability to problem solve. The way my mother uses these traits to benefit my life and the lives of people around her is what makes her leadership shine. Another person. My mother's perseverance has inspired me to do good in this world, whether it is striving to be my best in class or even just to care for my friends and family. She taught me how to love people for who they are and not what they've done. Her dedication to teaching whomever she can will always be a reminder in my mind that I can do anything I strive to achieve as long as I don't give up. Another person. My greatest characteristic is how hopeful I am. If there's anything that stuck out to me about my mother, my whole life knowing her, it's that even when things are going downhill, the least you can do is try to stay positive. She is the most optimistic person I've ever met and has greatly influenced me. All right, we got a shout out for a best friend right now. My best friend is a constant reminder that the important qualities we cultivate also benefit others. I have learned from him that I don't need to seek recognition for my virtuous actions. I simply need to live according to my principles. I'm especially proud knowing that this nomination has made my family proud, especially my mother, the woman who has never given up on me. Character does not always have to be done through big gestures. I'm grateful to have my mother to show me how to make every moment count. I think when you hear the trends that you're seeing in what these individuals are able to say about the people that have inspired them to become the people who are here, you see the character of the young adults that sit on this stage. They are not individuals who are out looking to better just themselves. They are not always looking to necessarily be the best just so they can say they are the best. They are truly thinking about, how do I make a difference in this world? And how do I impact others? Because that's who the role models in this room have made me think about what's most important in life.